Shivam,
Yes, sir.
so tell us about yourself and your encounters with the civil services.
Sir, my name is Shivam Tyagi. Sir, I come from Ghaziabad, from state of Uttar Pradesh. Sir, I have done my graduation in civil engineering from Motilal Nehru National Institute of Technology, Allahabad. Sir, my father is in Assam Rifles, whereas my mother is a housewife. Sir, as far as my encounter with civil services is concerned, it was a childhood dream. And that's all, sir.
This is a second chance,
Sir, yes, sir, this is my second interview.
second attempt, or second interview,
Sir, second interview, fourth attempt.
fourth attempt. First two times, could you get past the prelims or you didn't get past the prelims?
Sir, I passed the prelims in first two attempts as well.
Both attempts, but
Yes,
you
sir.
didn't clear the mains.
Yes, sir.
Right. So why? What was the reason?
Sir, in my first attempt, I could not clear by a very huge margin. My score in each of the subjects were below average. Whereas in case of second attempt, I could improve my score by a very good margin. But I missed the cutoff for interview by 5 marks. And in that case, my score in paper 1 GS was on a lower side. So these were the...
And so what did you do to correct all that?
Sir, I tried to see that what are the areas where I'm not scoring well. So I tried to cover the syllabus in a better manner in those areas. I prepared my own notes in those areas. I gave more tests and practiced more answer writings. And then I improved my score in those subjects. And then I got into the interview in third attempt.
Okay. So, Ghaziabad is known to have a very high crime rate as per the perception, media and others, right? What are the causes? And if you are tomorrow posted as the DM Ghaziabad, how will you tackle it?
So yes, the crime rate in Ghaziabad is on a higher side. The causes are, first, it is a very crowded area in terms of population. There is a very high rate of population in Ghaziabad. So secondly, we have to see that what kinds of crimes are prevalent in Ghaziabad. The crimes related to women, crimes related to old age, and others like chain snatching. The causes of these can be related to lack of employment opportunities for the younger population. So thirdly, there is also some deficiencies on the part of law and order. Fourthly, sir, there is a lack of proper lighting. There are certain dark spots which are vulnerable to crimes. And sir, regarding the second part, as a SP of Ghaziabad, I can take following steps. So first, regarding women-related crimes, there has to be all-women police station so that women can easily register FIR. So secondly, for crimes related to old age, there should be regular visit of policemen to the houses so that the confidence can be built up. And so thirdly, there should be focus on use of safer public transport so that crimes which are related to traffic and others can be effectively managed.
Any other reason why Ghaziabad was in focus very recently, or any other thing which you like to improve?
Sir, it was in focus due to recently there were many infrastructural projects which were inaugurated in the past couple of years. Sir, it was related to the expansion of metro. There was elevated road project, and recently there is a rapid rail metro project which is going on. And sir, apart from this, this is all that I can repeat.
Which is the most polluted town in the world? Or city, to be precise.
Sir, in terms of population density, it is Delhi.
Pollution.
Okay, sir.
This credit is again with Ghaziabad.
Okay, sir.
So this, as a DC you may like to improve on that? What measures you can take?
Sir, the measures should be in line with the causes of pollution. Sir, as a district magistrate, I will take steps like improve use of green vehicles. There should be more use of e-vehicles and the greener technological options, renewable energies. So there should be, if on AQI, if the value is on a higher side, temporary ban can be imposed on construction activities, on polluting industries. Sir, apart from that, there should be focus on use on afforestation along the highways. Sir, apart from that, awareness generation should be focused on. For example, a simple step like switching off engine on traffic signal can also help in curbing pollution.
From your conversation, it appears that the only source of pollution is vehicles and a bit of construction. Aren't there polluting industries, especially for groundwater pollution, pollution into the river, sewerage?
Yes, sir. These are also there.
So, these guys can never do it without the connivance of the civil administration. When the pollution controllers becomes connivers, pollution takes place. Two C's meet, control and connivance. No?
Yes, sir.
Is that right? So, wouldn't it be a good idea to tighten your own administration and hold them accountable that the pollution will? If there is a illegal construction, can it take place without the connivance of municipal authorities?
No, sir.
No. Then, why should I get into other stories? Why don't I control my own people? If there is an industry which is releasing untreated pollutants, can it happen without the connivance of that inspector?
No, sir.
It can't. So then, हम और अंग्रेजी क्यों बोलते जाते हैं? हम why don't I say I'll hold my own administration accountable and do a stock check and use technology to monitor it. आज के दिन तो टेक्नोलॉजी इतनी सस्ती हो गई है कि लेकिन हम डरते हैं कि that will show my own weaknesses. Do you know that? Sorry, that half the administration doesn't want technology to be infused. Yes or no?
No, sir. I'm not aware of this. That.
You should be aware by now. You are a fairly decent citizen. कितने साल हो गए? 93 के born हो आप? 27 साल के हो गए? In most of the departments of the government and wherever, people don't want to lose discretion. If technology comes into play, then discretion goes.
It will be an education for us. What percentage of Ghaziabad is having open drainage still?
Sir, I'm not aware of the exact figures.
Just your assessment. What say 10%, 15% where you have seen nalas, open defecation, open drains, overflowing garbage or overflowing polluted water, industrial waste. कितना एक होगा?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware
Okay.
of this.
At the district level, there are different functions, several functions for an officer. What will be your priority at the district level? Which function do you like most?
Sir, as a district officer, my focus would be majorly on education. I think education forms the foundation of all other things. So if I can improve education, I will focus on education as my first priority.
What are the weaknesses at the basic level in education?
So first is weakness is related to the quality of the education. The learning outcomes are not up to the mark. So second is related to the equity, that there are different sections which are not able to access, or if enrolled at the primary level, they drop out at some higher levels. Sir, thirdly, there is the issue of teacher training. Sir, fourthly, there is also lack of understanding of the social issues at the education level. Education is more driven towards getting employment. It is not to a larger extent, it is not based on value. So these are the major.
What steps have been taken by the government?
So government has passed Right to Education Act 2009. Article 21A has provided it as a fundamental right. So secondly, there is Sarv Shiksha Abhiyan.
Yes.
There is Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan, and recently government has clubbed different programs under Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan. Sir, these are the major initiatives.
What is your take about the infrastructure? Infrastructure. Lack of infrastructure in education.
Sir, yes, there is infrastructure is not up to the mark or what the RTA has envisaged.
Poor people, boys and girls are not having quality education. How will you bridge that gap?
Sir, first there has to be a survey in association with ASER so as to assess that at what level of learning they are at. Secondly, after assessing this, there has to be additional classes or there can be additional camps whereby their learning capacity can be improved. Sir, apart from that, they should be focused on more learning based activity, learning through activity. So these are the major things that needs to be done.
What steps have been taken by Delhi government to improve the education in Delhi areas?
Sir, first is the focus on improving the infrastructure of the government schools. They have started Model School of Excellence. Sir, secondly, there is focus on entrepreneurship and improvement in the curriculum through entrepreneurship, happiness curriculum, etc. Sir, thirdly, there is school management committees have been constituted. There is regular involvement of parents so as to better informed about the performance of the child. There is more allocation of resources towards the education. Around 26% of the budget has been allocated for education.
Okay.
You said training of teachers.
Yes, sir.
What all improvements you want in training of teachers?
So first improvement is required for teachers to better convey to better convey the different concepts in a creative manner. For this, there can be use of learning through activity. For example, abacus learning can be used. So secondly, there is to be focused on teacher training in line with what Delhi government has done. For example, training through different IIMs or foreign institutes. And sir, there has to be regular assessment of the teachers through different kinds of assessments process. So this is
More. Of course, you have quoted very nice examples of what Delhi government is. You said to be more creative. What exactly can we do it? Give a pause. Think over it. During your primary days, or what you see of your younger people, what do they lack? How can they be educated in more creative environment? चलो
Sir.
ये रहा यार, इस पे कुछ बताओ यार. ये बॉटल है सामने पड़ी हुई. The bottle of mineral water. You want to educate children about this. What all you will cover creatively in this?
sir, first it has to be linked to.
We are your students.
Okay, sir.
What is this? What exactly it contains? How is it packed? what is the print on it, analyze it, and give some creative exercise to us.
So can I take some time to?
Yeah, take it.
So first, it has to be linked to their daily needs, that how important water is for them. So if they have importance in knowing how important water is for them, they will surely go for knowing more about it. So then I would also focus on that storing water in plastic is not a good thing. Plastic can have negative impacts. So thirdly, as far as the color of water is concerned, if we are seeing it through the bluish wrapper, it appears to be blue, whereas on the top and bottom it is colorless. So this can also be regarding property of water, that it acquires the color of the medium. From this, we can also go for the purity of water, that whether this is fit for drinking or not. It can also be analyzed from the odor of the water, whether it is good for them or not. So then, after giving the importance of this and also the purity of this, they can be made aware regarding how to keep it pure. That keeping it in a closed container prevents it from different kinds of pollutions. From here, pollution of water due to industries can also be correlated, and it can also be teach to them that they should also practice this conserving water at their home. So this is all that I can.
What were the problems you faced as a student? You want to improve, as you said, the Indian education system. What problems you faced practically from your school days, engineering, and now? Speak from your heart.
Sir, education which I have gone through, it is more based on passing the exams. So exams could be passed through rote learning. So it was not based on real understanding of the issues. Just by rote memorizing, exams could be passed easily. This was what till 10th. And in 11th and 12th, I realized that just by rote learning, there cannot be real understanding of the issues. And if one has to understand different concepts, one has to go into deeper levels. And so there was less application orientedness of the education. It was not very effectively impressed upon me that how this education can be used in daily lives. Sir, in college levels, it was more focused towards employment, getting employment, placements. But in college also, I faced that the education which I got was not in line with the market. It was not market driven. The curriculum was not up to the date. It was not in line with the modern coming of technologies. And sir,
ओके चला एजुकेशन छोड़ दो, अभी काफ़ी हो गई है. टेल मी व्हाट चेंज्ड इन द 90s in India's economy and foreign policy. 1991, 90s. What changed? What are the major structural changes which came about in these two spheres?
sir, on the economic front, we have gone for liberalization, privatization, globalization reforms. In different sectors, we have opened up
We went for
LPG.
privatization,
liberalization, liberalization and LPG reforms.
LPG.
LPG reforms, yes.
So why?
Sir, there were the immediate reasons at that time and also the long-term reasons. In the immediate terms, we were facing the balance of payment crisis. So it was due to the conditionalities of IMF that we have to open our economy in order to avail the loans. So regarding the long-term reasons of this, our economic competitiveness was not up to the mark. We were growing at a less than 5% of economic growth. Sir, apart from this, it is also linked with the disintegration of USSR. USSR used to be our one of the major economic as well as defense partner. But with disintegration of USSR, we have to look for other markets. So we have to open our economy as per this thing.